Imaginative.
Imaginative, kind, mature.
Mature.
Mature. What doesn't mean mature?
Mature means here, like, for example, he doesn't take, you know, like mature. He has like you, for example, you are mature because you can take decisions. You can take, for example, you are not like immature or, for example, juvenile or like a child. You don't take bad decisions. No, you take good decisions. So if you are mature enough, you are like more logical. Do you understand? Mm-hmm.
Organized, patient, reliable, responsible, selfish, sensitive, sociable, tidy.
Tidy, exactly. So we will try now to find the right suffix, prefixes to these words. For example, the first word is done for you, ambitious. The opposite is unambitious. Miss Ruba, friendly. What is the opposite of friendly?
Unfriendly.
Unfriendly, very good. So here, unfriendly. Miss Buthaina, honest.
Honest, dishonest.
Dishonest. I heard someone. It's very good. I think, Mom.
I will close the microphone.
That's really good. Do you know what makes me feel amazed about Mr. Muhammad, that he didn't learn English through grammar?
No,
I guess.
I have a degree in English.
A degree in English university.
I know. Regardless of your degree, you didn't learn a grammar, English through grammar, through listening. Do you understand? That's why you don't forget.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So now, Miss Salsabil, honest.
Dishonest.
Dishonest. Thank you. Dishonest. Now I think Miss Miss Jihan, imaginative.
Unimaginative.
Very good, thank you. Unimaginative. Okay, so now Miss Ruba. Miss Ruba, now kind.
I don't know.
Kind, you know, like somebody kind. What do you call?
I know.
Let me try. I want you to try. Try to put on or.
There is any rule that help us to know.
There is no rule. There is no rule here, but you can try.
Unkind.
Unkind. Thank you. Unkind. Exactly. Thank you. So, unkind. Okay. Now let's move to Miss Buthaina. Miss Buthaina, mature.
Mature. Immature or immature.
Thank you. Immature. Thank you very much. Now, Mr. Sabil, organized.
Just a sec. Disorganized.
Very good. Disorganized. Thank you. Disorganized. Okay. Now let's move to here with Miss. I think Miss Jihan. Patient.
Yes.
Patient.
Impatient.
What?
Impatient. Impatient.
Impatient. Very good. Impatient. Thank you. Thank you. Exactly. So now let's move to Miss Ruba. Miss Ruba, try, just a try. Okay, so I know there is no rule here, but try. Reliable.
Unreliable.
Unreliable. Reliable.
Unreliable.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, unreliable. Now let's move to Miss. I think I'm not actually mixed. I'm not confused. So let's move to Miss Buthaina. I guess. Miss Buthaina, responsible.
It's disresponsible.
No.
Irresponsible.
No.
Irresponsible. Irresponsible.
Yes. Irresponsible. Okay. Now let's move to Miss Salsabil. Selfish.
Unselfish.
Unselfish. Thank you. Miss Jihan. Sensitive. Sensitive.
Insensitive.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. Okay, sorry. Insensitive. Okay.
عندي مشكلة بالسين ما بعرف ليش. بعلق بالسين، أعلق بيها.
Sorry, here insensitive is written wrong, so okay, insensitive here. Okay, now let's move to sociable. Miss Ruba.
Insociable.
No, try one more.
Dissociable.
No.
It's not insociable. Sure.
Unsociable.
Okay.
Okay, so unsociable. Tidy, Miss Buthaina.
Tidy, untidy.
Untidy.
What
Okay,
does
now
tidy mean?
untidy. I will
What does
now.
tidy mean? Sorry.
Sorry.
Tidy. What does the tidy mean?
Tidy means organized. You know, like for example, you tidy your room. For example, you are a
غير
tidy
منظم، غير
person.
منظم.
Exactly. So now I will clear everything, and I need from Miss Sabir to repeat everything with the prefixes. Ready?
Okay. Unfriendly, dishonest, unimaginative,
Unimaginative.
unkind, immature, disorganized, impatient, unreliable, irresponsible, unselfish, insensitive, unsociable, and untidy.
Untidy. Very good. Miss Buthaina, are you ready?
Okay. Unfriendly, dishonest, unimaginative, unkind, immature, disorganized,
Disorganized. Very good.
Impatient, and unreliable, irresponsible, unselfish, sensitive,
insensitive,
insensitive, unsociable, also untidy.
Very good. Amazing. Miss Ruba, ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Unfriendly, dishonest, unimaginative, unkind, immature, disorganized, impatient, unreliable, reliable, irresponsible, unselfish, insensitive, unsociable, and untidy.
Very good. Excellent. Now I need from finally Miss Jihan, ready?
My husband, he said for me. You will hear.
No, I will not assist. I will not assist.
Yeah, I think Mr. Muhammad will assist you, so I'm not worried. I'm not
You
worried.
will hear.
I think Mr. Just pass it.
I will pass. Okay, it's up to you. Now I have here false friends. So this is very important. Some words in English are very similar to words in other language, but have different meanings. For example, sensible looks very similar to sensible in Spanish and French. But in fact, in English, it means someone who has common sense and is practical. Okay, so this is very important. So sensible means somebody with common sense and is practical. Like for example, there is a famous novel. It's called Sense and Sensibility. Have you heard of this novel? Sense and Sensibility. It's really a good novel. The next adjective is sympathetic. Sympathetic does not mean the same as sympathecy in Polish. Sympathetic means a person who understands other people's feelings. So this is very important. So example, my best friend was very sympathetic when I failed my exam last week. So I want to ask you a question, like Miss Ruba.
Yes.
Are you a sympathetic person?
Sometimes, depending on.
Depending on what?
the situation, the situation. Sometimes you need to be very hard, not because not sympathetic, but because you should to be like that. To take a wear a mask. Sometimes you need to wear a mask.
You are so like, I think, like life taught you many lessons, right?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So that's why you don't sympathize easily. So sometimes, like, because people, according to you.
Yeah, sometimes somebody take you as a
for granted.
For granted, yeah. So sometimes you need to be
cruel.
Difficult.
Yeah, difficult. Yeah, exactly. I'm 100%. I'm 100% with you. So can I say you are more sensible than sympathetic?
Sorry?
Can I say that Miss Ruba is more sensible than sympathetic?
Yeah.
Very good. So you use common sense more than your feelings.
Yeah.
Very good. What about you, Miss Buthaina? Just be honest. You don't have to pick an answer. Just be yourself. Can I describe you as a sympathetic person, more than sensible person? Do you have sympathy? What makes you sympathize with others? Like, can you explain?
You can. You can say that I am a sympathetic person. If I don't want, I can't. I can't. I don't know how.
Okay.
I will be always sympathetic.
Very good. Does that mean that, for example, does that make you feel weak?
It's related for my characters. So if I want to change it, I soon to my same characters or real characters.
So you always go back to reality, to who you are. Yeah. Very good, very good. Now, what about you, Miss Sabine?
If I'm sympathetic, well, I think I'm kinda. Yeah. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not.
Depends on what?
The person.
The person. Very good, very good. So, like, can I say that you are more sensible than sympathetic, or you are sympathetic more than sensible?
I'm both.
And you are both. Like you guys say 50-50.
Yeah, kind.
Very good. Now, what about you, Miss Jihan? I think I know the answer. I think for me, I know the answer for Miss Jihan.
What is it?
You are so sympathetic person. You will go to heaven, without a card, without invitation.
Even with the animal, I will cry. If I see cat hurt, I will cry.
Oh my God! I think we have the same character, me and you, Ms. Jihan.
But you are not patient. Even you're patient with a student, with us, but you don't have patience. Because of your age, you will learn. You will learn.
You know me so well. Yeah. But is that bad? But I came back.
No. Sometimes you need patience to be patient.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with the stupid people.
Hey, come on, stop. I didn't say that. Come on. I'm
joking with you.
I know. Because we know each other very well, Ms. Jihan. If I can relate to somebody here, I can relate to Ms. Jihan. Really. Because we are both similar. Yeah,
Very kind. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, I appreciate that. I appreciate you as well. Now let's go back to our lesson and let's welcome Ms. Ruba again. So I need to go back to the first, because there's a new book, as you can see here. And I think we finished here what we call present simple, present continuous, and also something about here. So I have a very important text. Okay, so and it's a very, do you have the book or not? Did I send it? Did you download it?
No.
I actually sent
download it for them.
I actually, by the way, I sent the link to the group if you can, I will reshare it again, and it has a link to the book that you can download. You can actually download it, and I will highlight it again. So if you have any time, just go to this link, and you will have an access to the book. So because it takes time for me to send it to your WhatsApp, so you can download it as PDF. It's only 40 megabytes. So just download it, and in this way we can do the exercises together. Okay, so
Which page? Which
page, Ms. Jihad, page 10.
What, sorry?
Page 10.
10.
So as I will give you time to go to the book, to go to the link to download the book, please. And tell me if it is downloaded.
Page 10?
Page 10, yes. Finished? Have you been able to download it?
The link isn't working with me.
Maybe I will send it. Maybe I will send it by the end of the class. Don't worry about that. So we will begin reading, and I want from Miss Salsabil. Okay, so please take your time. Young brother or only child, how was it for you? The lesson title is The Younger Brother, novelist Tim Lott. I want you to read the first paragraph and try to speak up.
Okay. Rivalry between brothers.
No, wait. Rivalry.
Rivalry between brothers is normal, but there was a special reason for the tension between us. I was very ill when I was born and spent 3 months in hospital with my mother. My brother did not see her at all during that time, as he went to stay with an aunt. When our mother returned home, it was with a sick newborn baby who took all the attention. No wonder he hated me. Although, if you ask Jeff, he will say that he didn't. We remember things differently.
Very good. I'm gonna ask you, Ms. Salsabil, a few questions. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. From your understanding to the first paragraph, what does rivalry mean?
Rivalry is like when you compete with someone, like it's constant. It doesn't end.
Very
you
good.
Have all of this competitive between you.
Between you and your brothers, or between you and somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay, now rivalry, it's a noun, and I will ask you another question here, and it's very important. Are you following, Ms. Buthaina, Ms. Jihan, and Ms. Ruba? Are you following?
Yep.
Yes, I am following.
If I ask you, Ms. Salsabil, who is your rival?
My rival? I don't have a rival.
Like, for example, if we take Batman, who is the rival of Batman?
Joker.
Joker, exactly. Thank you. So rivalry between brothers is normal. So like you have brothers and sisters, right?
Yes.
Do you have any rivalry between them? Have you felt rivalry between you and your siblings?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Very good. Now, do you understand the meaning of rivalry?
I know the word. It's not new to me.
I know, not you. I'm not asking other students.
Oh, yeah.
For me, it's new. For me, it's new.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Jihan. You always support me.
No, that's true. I felt that true always.
Thank you. And now let's move to the second paragraph, and I need from Ms. Buthaina here to read the second paragraph.
From my brother, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. My brother and I were completely different. We shared the same bedroom, but he was tidy and I was really untidy. He was responsible. I was rebellious. Rebellious. He was sensible. I was emotional. I haven't got any positive memories of our childhood together. Got and I thought there must have been good moments. Jeff says we used to play cowboy and I in Indians, but I only remember him trying to suffocate me under the bed covers.
Okay, ready? Now, from your understanding here, what does rebellious mean? What does rebellious mean?
Rebellious mean confident.
But look here, if you check the context, he was responsible. I was rebellious.
Oh, okay. It will be the opposite of responsible.
So, like, can you it's the opposite of responsible, of course. But now, is the definition clear for rebellious for you? Like rebellious, what can you give me a simpler definition or an example?
Okay, it will be that he, we can say that he, you find him sometimes in mood and suddenly the mood will change to other, suddenly it will change to other mood.
No, it's because we can describe it as someone moody. Rebellious means here, Ms. Buthayna, that somebody who doesn't follow rules, doesn't follow laws, somebody against rules and laws. For example, like if I say, if somebody is responsible, that means he has a great sense of taking responsibility of life. But if somebody is rebellious, he doesn't care. He doesn't like even responsibility. He wants to live, or she wants to live with her own rules. You understand?
Yep.
Okay. Now another question. From your understanding the text here, and try to explain what does it mean, suffocate. Suffocate.
Suffocate mean that something choke you.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have a question for you, Ms. Buthayna. What is like, do you remember your childhood? Can you tell me some positive memories of your childhood?
Yes, it was a nice and good childhood. I did everything a child do it, normal child do it. Played, going outside, going picnic, have a nice father and mother, have a nice family.
Thank God. Thank God. I'm so happy to hear that. So thank you very much, Miss. Thank you very much, Miss Buthayna. Let's move here now to Miss Ruba. Miss Ruba, ready?
Yes.
I want you to read this paragraph.
Okay. My relationship with Jeff has influenced my attitude toward my own 4 daughters. If the girl fight, I always think that the younger child is innocent. But the good news about the brothers and sisters is that when they get older, they value each other more. Jeff is now one of my best friends, and I like and admire him greatly. For better or for worse, we share a whole history. It's the longest relationship in my life.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Ms. Ruba. I have some questions for you. And the first question is related to this word, because this is a very important word, influenced, and your attitude. Now I need you to focus on these 2 words. For example, like if you remember, I asked you a question about sympathy and sensibility, and your attitude was more about sensibility, like you are more sensible. So your attitude about life is different according to your life experiences, right? So this is the meaning of attitude.
Actually, I want to highlight about something. Everyone in this life, he has a sympathy and sensitive. All of attitude.
I know. I'm not. You got me wrong.
Yeah, no. I wanted to just explain each one, but each one has some attitude. It's very high for the other attitude, you know.
I was just explaining the attitude for you. That's why I brought the example.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. I said about for that, you know. Each one has a group of attitude, you know. Sometimes you be kind, sometimes you sensitive, sometimes you are sympathy, sometimes you know, but you use this attitude depending on the situation, you know.
Very good, amazing. Well, very wonderful answer. But I want to ask you a question now. From your friends, you know, like according to your friends, you know, who has influenced your attitude more or the most?
Sorry, I couldn't understand
from your friends, you know, if you have friends in your life. Who has influenced your attitude in a good way, you know, or the most? For example, it could be somebody, not your friend. Maybe it could be your mother, it could be your father, it could be your brother.
Friends, I have friends, and I don't know how to express.
For example, I will give you an example of this because it's very important to listen. And also, Ms. Jihan, I want to Ms. Buthaina, Ms. Salsabil. Influence is something that is really good when you meet somebody and he has a great influence on you that might change your attitude about something, right? For example, your thoughts, your ideas about something. The first time I met that person, he had a great impact. Do you know the meaning of impact?
Yeah.
Impact yes, impact. What is it, Miss Buthaina? Yes, exactly. And also he affected me on a great measure. What do you know? Measure?
Yeah.
On a great measure, and he totally reshifted and reshaped the way I see the world. And because he is so educated, and he was, you know, he's not only educated, he is well down to earth. What do we mean that down to earth? What do we mean by that? He is so down to earth.
Kind people.
Exactly.
Kind person.
Kind and modest. Modest. For example, when somebody has great knowledge, sometimes he might feel selfish, right? I'm not talking about everyone here. But if somebody has like great knowledge or great beauty or great money, he feels selfish, right? But for this person, he influenced me that with great knowledge, he is so down to earth. He speaks normally, like as if like I'm having a conversation with anyone. So that's the meaning of influence. So I need somebody of you, if you can just give me a similar example to what I said, like from your experience in life.
Gandhi.
Gandhi. Did Gandhi influence you, Miss Jihan?
He was rule his people in good, without violence.
Very good. Yes, exactly. Thank you very much, Miss. Thank you. Now, thank you very much also, Miss Ruba, a lot for your answer. Now, I want from Miss Jihan. Ready, Miss Jihan?
Inshallah. About
so,
what?
I will read this for you, okay? Yes. I will read this for you, and then you read after me, okay?
Inshallah. I hope so.
Okay, I went to boarding school when I was 7, and the hardest thing I found was making friends because I was an only child. I just didn't know how to do it. The thing is that when you are an only child, you spend a lot of your time with adults, and you're often the only child in a gathering of adults. Your parents go on living more or less the way they have always lived. Only now you are there too. Okay.
I wanted to the riding
Boarding.
boarding school. I went when I was 7, and the hardest thing I found was making friends because I was only child. I just didn't know how to do it. The thing is that when you're an only child, you spend a lot of your time with adults. You're often the only child in
a gathering
of adults. Your parents go on living more or less the way they have always lived alone. Now you are there too.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Now let's move, I think, to Miss Salsabil. I want you to read this paragraph.
I found being only child interesting because it gave me a view of the world of adults that children in a big family might not get. And I know it has, at least partly, made me the kind of person I am. I never like being one of a group. For example, if I have to be in a group, I will always try to go off and do something on my own, or be with just one other person. I'm not comfortable being one of a gang.
Very good, very good. Finally, Miss Buthaina, the last paragraph.
My parents are divorced now, and my mother lives in the US and my father in the UK. I feel very responsible for them. I feel responsible for their happiness. I'm the closest relative in the world, each of them, and I am very aware of that.
Very good, perfect. Now, here I need you to, by the way, this is homework on page 10. We have 12 words, highlighted words: rivalry, sick, no wonder, shared, childhood, fight, value, boarding school, adults, a gathering, a gang, and aware of. And I want you to match these words to these definitions. So this is a homework for tomorrow. You have 2 homeworks actually. The homework that you have not submitted to the group about talk about your personality or someone else's personality, and also this homework. So I need both homeworks to be submitted by tomorrow, inshallah. Before I finish the class, I need to ask you, is the timing okay?
Wallahi, I cannot speak in myself, but I will ask their friends, the girls with me, if they can give the time for Jada. She's in Spain, and the different time, it's hard for her.
Well,
Maybe
yeah, exactly. Maybe we can, by the way, I have no problem.
Some time for her with us.
Exactly. So by the way, I have no problem to be like any time after iftar, for example.
She don't want after iftar. Maybe she wants in the day.
During the day.
Time. Yes.
How about, okay, I have a new suggestion, and I want you to hear it. What about from 5 to 6?
If
Is
the
it-
girls, it's okay for me. It's okay. They are.
Okay, so it's okay for you, Jihan, but what about the other girls? You know, for example, Miss Jihan, what do you think from 5 to 6?
For me, it's okay. I don't have problem. I finish the food.
Okay, it's very good. So what about you, Miss Jihan, Miss Buthaina?
5 to 6 during the day when we are fasting. Yeah, my suggestion is no problem if we try, but if it's not work, we will change.
It won't work because I can't speak while fasting. I can't give a class while fasting. That's why, but I was just suggesting. So for example, no, it's like, is 9:30 good? Maybe for example, I can give 1 extra hour for Miss Jihan. You can tell your friend, maybe I can give 1 extra hour for you and Miss what's her name? I don't know. Yeah, the one in Spain, if you want. And for other,
she said I'm just a guest. She said I'm just a guest, but she want to learn more.
Okay, so after all your permission, is 10:30 good for you?
10:30?
Or it's too late?
For me, it's too late.
It's too late. Anyway, so well, there's a problem here.
Can you discuss with Jada if you can? Because we doesn't know what time she will be.
Yeah, I will discuss with her. I will discuss with her, and I will let you know. For the time being, is 9:30 good?
Now, yani for this today we are, alhamdulillah, we are feeling
comfortable.
About tomorrow, after tomorrow.
Okay, so yeah, so it worked fine, Miss Buthaina, right? Because we tested it and it was fine, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, what about you, Miss Ruba?
What?
Okay, Miss Ruba, do you think the timing is okay for you at 9:30?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
Very good. Now, finally, Miss Salsabil, what do you think?
Yes, it's good for me.
Okay, very good. Now, and I will discuss with your friend, Miss Jihan, if there is like good timing for her, because she wants
space for her, some space. We give her some space.
Exactly, I will for sure. I will for sure. You're welcome. So, do you have any questions?
Can you give me hints for the last lesson? I didn't the homework. I didn't do.
Sure, Miss Jihan. I want you. Do you remember about personality? We have personality. We have some words like ambitious, stubborn, for imaginative. I want to describe your husband.
La ilaha illallah.
Why?
You want to make a war?
No. Oh my God. Okay, I want. Okay, so I want. Describe anybody if you want. Describe anyone. So you are free to describe someone else's personality, and if you like it or not, if you like the personality or not. So that's
famous people.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thank you very much, and thank you for your patience, and hope to see you tomorrow.
God bless you all.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Miss Buthaina, do you want to say anything?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you.